Okay,
Oh,
I'm
hold
waiting
on.
for you. You watching?
Wait,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on.
Here he missed. You pushed up, which was really good. Really good goal. You did actually really great there. What's your rank? Green? What's your rank?
Sorry, what did you say? I didn't understand you. Sorry.
Okay.
Right now gold 3, but like I just dropped some games, so normally like plat 1.
Here you win the 50. This is actually your boost. You're allowed to have this here.
Yeah. I know, and then he just took it. He apologized for it, but like I was kind of confused. I didn't know if I should go in the middle,
Actually, yeah,
and
this was the better
then I
decision
went in
here.
the middle and it was the wrong decision because I had no
Even
boost.
though he did take your boost. I know a lot of people, and that's not what I'm supposed to do. I know a lot of people would have gone for this boost here, but this is not the boost you want to go for. You more want to take this path. I don't like this.
Yeah, and
There we
try
go.
to get small
Okay.
boost. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to more take this path because he's gonna go for this 50. So
And
I don't know.
here you
what?
need to
Tell
start
you?
pushing here, even though I mean you're zero
I was
boost,
playing with my
and it's
cat. I
kind of
wasn't
like
paying attention.
Oh, nice, bro.
a suicidal push. You have to
bro.
give pressure here so
Probably
your
not.
teammate can get
Yeah,
back,
bro.
which actually you do.
Nobody knows that song, Gino.
Look,
Yeah, I know.
wait, maybe there's a acoustic version.
Nobody knows that song, bro.
Bro, what?
Okay, so left always goes. Have
Wouldn't
you ever
have
been told
guessed
that?
that song even if you.
Yeah. Right.
I know, but yeah, left over the second rule of Rocket League, left always close. I know it, but I like to double commit on this particular set of
What is this, bro?
uh
This is not the
when
vault
like
one,
when
bro.
offer or
Okay.
going for it. Like,
I don't know why you would
just
do
fuck
that.
it, you know. I
Because
go for it.
personally, I would want to stay in this kind of lane to make sure you're covering net. But you do you.
What what I sometimes do, like if I don't go for it because like my teammate says not to, like I don't know, we're
That
doing
is
something,
also
I
viable
just
to have flip.
like half flip back to the boost
Um,
behind me. So
I mean, yeah, you do get
like
like
that's what I normally.
two
Yeah.
decisions here:
What is this?
half flipping or kind of cheating up with your teammate. But I
Mhm.
mean, you did take this ball from him
I thought
Yeah.
you did,
by
bro.
full cheating.
Yeah, I know, but like
Well, yeah.
I
I
would
mean,
say
but
I
it
would say
doesn't
my
come down
teammate
to
wouldn't have
if
hit that
your teammate's gonna
song,
get the
but
hit or not. He's
I don't
left and he has
think
that
I don't think.
priority, and you have to give him that priority, that
Yeah,
ball.
yeah.
So even though
Mhm.
you win this, it is going to Mayrat.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I mean, in the beginning, you should have been behind your teammate and given him that trust, and you didn't give him that trust.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah.
I think you should listen to CTRL. Like he's very correct. Like you wanna be able to cover the net in worst case situations, and you can definitely not like trust your teammates on kickoff. So going with them just makes it worse because
Yeah, he
both of
brings
you
a
double
valid point
commit and
because
no one's back at
here
net to
you
save
both
the
are on
ball.
this ball, and I
Mhm.
mean, it's not doing anybody any good, and it just goes straight to him. And so now he's going to have full control. One of you has to get back, possibly even both of you, because of how he's going to bang this. And if you would have been back, you could have already seen this coming.
Yeah.
And this type of kickoff where the double kickoffs that you see, it's not that it's not viable, it's just not something you won't do unless you're in like pro play or very high lobbies because these kickoffs, like for example, the double kickoff, that's something that KC does, like the pro team,
Mhm.
Carmen type Corp.
Yeah, that's the
They
thing
do that
though.
kickoff. They do double kickoff
Curious
and they
about that
do
one.
it very controlled.
True, you can't
And
be
there's a
doing that in
lot of
gold
thought
because your
behind it.
teammates
And you
are
can't
not going to
consider
be
that in
able
gold
to be there
lobbies.
for you.
Yeah.
So that's really, I mean, it is viable in the higher ranks, but that's only because
Yeah.
like your teammates are going to know what to do in that situation.
They have to do perfect speed flips at that point, and they also need to have great knowledge on kickoffs, and that's not gonna happen even until, like, 2K lobbies.
Good job picking up that boost. Here, your teammate needs to grab this boost to stay behind you. He does. He takes this. Okay, I see you stopped going for it there, but so here, if you're only looking to
Like, I
try to
noticed
get the hit,
I wouldn't get it.
you're in the wrong mindset. What your mindset needs to be here is just to be ready for that ball to come flying back. And here, you're way too close on your
Mhm.
teammate. And have you heard of the grids before? 3x3 grids.
What
Okay.
grids?
So I'm gonna give you a little demonstration. Let's
No.
say, actually, right here is a perfect thing. Your teammate's here, and ball is right here. So you need to be more like right here. And I like to call this transitioning grids because let's say your teammate, get to that. Let's say your teammate's right here with ball, and he's pushing this. That means you need to be right here, transitioning into this. Does that make a little bit of good sense to you? Okay.
Mhm.
What this does is it makes it so you're
Yeah.
diagonal from him, keeping that space, but you're also protecting him in a way. And this can also go for threes. As you see, you're all
Mhm.
diagonal from each other, but you're also keeping each side covered. Um, so try to do that more. And
Yeah.
basically, a way to do that is just staying diagonal and being on the opposite side of where ball is. So ball's over here, you need to be right here.
Mhm.
But that leads to
Yeah.
a goal.
Yeah, he misses the ball. I don't get the boost. And we score.
What I want you to try to do, I want to see your point of view actually on this. That's okay. You're gonna miss boost.
I really
That's
miss the
just
boost.
something that happens actually.
Play that one.
Maybe I went to
This
the
one?
wrong boost
I
side.
can do this one. But I'm trying to get like the voices fit to the thing, I
So
have
it's
to
a good thing that you kept ball cam on. I think
Yeah,
you
do
just
that
had
one.
it on for too long, and that's why you missed the boost. So let's go
No,
right
I
here.
cannot.
Yeah.
When you
I'm
turn
trying to
ball
get
cam
the
off, try to align yourself for
voices
the boost and then flip
whatever,
into
bro.
it. And then as soon as you flip, put ball cam back on. And then that will allow you to, once you complete your flip, to be able to get
Mhm.
back to mid. And I think that was actually savable if you had the boost.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell there.
Maybe, yeah.
Here, you weren't good. This is not your fault. This is actually your
Oh
teammate's
my
fault.
good sir. Ryan,
I don't know what your teammate's even doing. Hold on.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know
Also,
what he was doing. He was just
I see
through
that you're
next to me.
using up all your
yeah,
boost
he's
on
coaching
kickoff.
Ryan. Sorry.
I kind of want to watch your boost meter here.
I do that.
You see how you're like all out of boost and you're kind of like
I just start boosting
stuck.
immediately.
You know? This is where. Do you know how to do speed flips? Have you ever been taught
Yeah.
that? Okay. So a speed flip. Yes.
No. No.
Is it KBM?
Okay.
Ah,
So
send me a message, bro.
a speed flip is basically diagonal flipping, but canceling that flip and boosting through it. Here, I mean, you are gold. So flipping is just like once you get to this boost pad, you could flip right here, and then you could flip again into this ball, and you would have boost to recover or get
Mhm.
back. Let me see where
Mhm.
your teammate was off this. Your teammate shouldn't have gone. Your teammate should have gone for boost. And he just double commit. Okay. This is perfect concept of staying diagonal. But you know how you took his boost and how you went for here?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. But you also have to keep it into the back of your mind that now you took teammate's boost, so you do have to make a good solid hit for him to either get up to mid with boost for a pass or a bad 50. And so you are now first man, and you did recognize that, and I like that. I'm gonna give kudos to you. What is your teammate doing? If I was your teammate here, what I would do, so if you're in this situation, go for these small boosts. Then once you're like right here, because you're gonna push up onto this ball, you're gonna apply that pressure. So if you're in this situation, try to go for this type of route. If ball is still developing over here, then you can do another 360 and get more boost and be ready for that down play. You see how that would work? Okay. Try to give it from that point
Yeah.
of perspective. Teammate needs to push because now that you're a second man here, because I believe you missed. Yeah, you missed, so now you're second man and you need to get back behind him. And I want to see how you go about doing this. And he notices he's first man, so he needs to push this. And now you both are on each other. Do you see this
I'm kind of
pattern you are
controlled.
making
Yeah.
with yourself here? Okay.
Mhm.
You think
I
what you
think
should like
I
done
should
something
have
like
gone
this?
along the side and like did a big circle, you know.
Something like
No, a
this?
bit smaller, like at the middle liner turn.
That'd be perfect. You should have done that.
Yeah.
Way smarter.
That
So,
should
I
have
mean,
been.
you
Yeah, that
recognize
would have been
that. That's
smarter.
pretty good that you're recognizing those routes. Here, you're rotating with your teammate. And you need to be actually opposite of your teammate here. Here, you push up. Staying mid would have been perfect. But you do make that mistake. But you also stay with him here. And you're not really making any progress because Hara's definitely probably going to turn into this knowing he's a gold. And he does. But you get back, so that's pretty good. Great pressuring. You have to make time for him to get back. So pushing this would be best. But instead you just leave it.
I thought the enemy was suited,
Right here
but
would be best to turn. What was your thinking on right here?
I thought the enemy would like go for like middle pass. I don't know, but like I thought it would be safer just like try to defend the shot rather than engage
Understandable.
because I thought my teammate wasn't going to come home. You know. No.
You see how you're hesitating too? Gonna want to point that out. Here you turn for it, which is great, but you boost and then you stop boosting, then you boost again. And you have like that hesitation of should I actually go for this? And in this particular situation where your teammate's behind the ball,
Yeah, yeah.
but also like let me pull this out. You have teammate here up on this ball, but you also have him pushing this ball. And by the looks of it, he actually doesn't look like he's gonna push this. So boosting for this would be best. Um, does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
It
But my
would have been
teammate, yeah,
best if
I
your
by my
teammate
teammate because
actually
I didn't thought
went
he was going
behind you
for it.
here
Yo,
or pump.
I don't know who his teammate
Vice,
got. Couldn't react.
Vice.
Yeah, don't stop playing.
Nah, I'ma head off now. Like, I'm gonna go to the barber, bro. It's time now.
Okay,
Alrighty,
from
take
this brings
care.
up,
Boy.
where do you think your
See ya, bro.
teammate is at?
See ya,
See ya,
Jelly.
man.
But Jelly fell asleep, bro.
Okay.
Somewhere right side,
I'm gonna
like
show
probably
you where your teammate is
at
at.
the boost at the goal somewhere there. Okay, it's
Yeah.
actually
And
further up than
so
I expected. I expected
here's
him like to be at least
I'm
at
gonna
the
try to
boost
point
level.
out a little bit of awareness for you. Let me go into player view. Here you bump him, and you kind of had the subconscious thought of him being in mid. But like some time has passed here, and he could be pushing this ball for all you know. So what I would do here is as you're going for this back boost, try to look around to your right to see if your teammate is either mid or at back post. And this will give you enough information if you should push this or if you should let your teammate go. Because probably from his point of view, he sees you're about to get double teamed
Yeah.
and that you're going back for boost. So his thought process is probably to push this ball, even though he shouldn't. Actually, he didn't push that ball. Maybe golds have changed a lot.
Yeah. And then he just gets
And
a little bit. Like he should have went for it. Like one of us had to go for it, and
yeah, and so
we just
you're
didn't.
kind of
And
making
then
the
he
same
just
mistakes over and
flipped
over.
over us.
Hesitation and timing, I would say, is I mean, rotations are doing pretty well so far, except for like the first two mess ups. But I would say your biggest problem is just hesitating because I mean, you see them there and you know they're gonna beat you, but you still have to put that pressure on them because if they have no pressure, they're not gonna mess up, and they know they have that chance. So you put in that pressure, it's going to
Yeah.
at least have them go out of their way than what they would have to do if they had like a open net type of shot. Does that make good sense?
Yeah, yeah. Like if I would be the enemy, I would say, like if the defender would
Yeah.
came out, I would definitely like react faster and will mess up.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
like
And so you're first man here. So
makes
your
sense
job
for
is
me
to
if I
push this
push him.
ball. And you hesitated, and it allowed him to get it over your teammate.
Yeah.
Are you on P?
Then I think I just no, never mind. Somewhere in the game, my
That's
teammate
okay.
wanted to FF,
That's
so
that's where
he
adaptability
just
comes into play.
didn't do anything for me in
Because
that
no
case.
matter the rank, you could be in gold or in GC2. You have to adapt to your teammates, no matter the play. That's gonna come with time to where you learn
Yeah.
the plays and what rank people should be expecting. Not people, but what plays should be expected in what ranks. And that's only gonna come with experience. So, but I mean, still, even in that rank you are in, you're expected to adapt to each other, especially if you're solo queuing. And that's why a lot of people are not good at solo queuing because they can't
Mhm.
adapt and play off of teammates. Here you have to push. You see that? Proud of you. Your teammate now needs to get back immediately. That close. If he does. Actually, that was a
Flash
really
was
good
probably
play by
not
you.
to
Like that you
let
took
your
this
teammate
boost.
go, but
And you turn on this.
Mhm.
I like what you're going for. I can see why you did it. Here's where it comes back to those grids I showed you. We need to stay diagonal.
yeah, and then it was
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can see
because
why
I
you
go
went for
because
this,
my
but this
teammate
is
misses.
technically double committing. Yeah,
Yeah, technically
and so
it doesn't
one
make
little
sense
rule I
because no one
have,
is in the middle. So
if I was like,
yeah.
because I run a membership program, and if you were as my student, I would say where this ball is, you're not allowed to pass by it. Um, actually, I would probably say more of your teammate. And so since your teammate is up by this ball, you're not allowed to go anywhere near this ball until your teammate goes back behind you. That's just one thing I like to say to others because it kind of
Yeah.
it brings them back to that rotations where they should be. And it would have been better if you was more like here you're following him, you're doing great. And then you should have stayed here. And then followed these lines. One thing you could also do is because they're both back here, you could go for these
Mhm.
bumps and delay them. And this would actually help out your teammate to take a little bit of that pressure
Yeah.
off. You always want to be thinking of taking the pressure off of you and putting that pressure back on them. But here you double commit with him. And it kind of fucks him over. Where's your teammate? Right here. This is pretty good.
Only miss.
That's okay.
I
That
could
was
go
actually
for
a
it
really
and my
nice play.
teammate just
It played out
fumbles, but
perfectly. Uh,
happens.
he just missed. That's all. Which is gonna happen. It's okay if you miss. Here, what your teammate is doing, and this
And
is
now we have
like if roles were reversed. If you was doing this right here, you're leaving the play. This is where I'm gonna introduce to you going out of your way for boost and going on the way for boost. Yep. Does that concept
yeah, and
kind of seem
taking
like
the mini boosts.
straightforward for you?
Yeah.
On the way, out of the way?
yeah, it makes sense definitely because
Yeah.
like
If
why
you're
would
having to
I
leave
could
the
get the
ball,
boost
like
along the
if
way.
you
Why
have
do
to
I need
leave
to
the
go
play
out of my way?
entirely, you probably
Oh.
should not be going for this boost. There is one exception to this where if you know you have enough time to get back, and you're not risking anything. That's more for higher ranks. For gold, it's not really recommended because you don't have full control, I should say. You don't have the full game sense of knowing what to do best. Yeah,
They don't
exactly.
grasp the knowledge of timing yet. Because if you have knowledge on timing, you'll know like two people are going to collide at a certain time, and you'll know you got time for like mid boost or corner boost. When you're in gold,
True.
you're
And
still
so,
learning
like,
how to hit
this
the
is
ball,
a
honestly.
perfectly
You
valid
don't really
play
know
here
anything
in
else.
higher ranks because, I mean, you're diagonal. You're doing great here. But also, like, a higher rank is going to know the timing to get back. In gold, it's just kind of there's the mentality isn't there. It's just for them, it's just grabbing boost and that's it. There's no rhyme or reason behind it. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah,
Great
definitely.
hit. Would have done the same. Here he needs to give you time to get back because he is now first man. What is he doing? Okay. A half flip would have been better. Because what he tried to go for here, he just tried to go for like a bang when it would have been better just to take control of the ball. Exactly. That'd been the best play there. Just
Yeah,
just
I would like try to start
I like what
dribbling
you did
maybe.
here.
So
A lot. I have to
no.
point this out to like literally almost everybody. Small boost pads. Small boost pads. They're your friend. Small boost pads. You want to.
No, I've seen. The thing is,
Yo,
I've seen.
guys,
Yes.
this is the coaching server, right?
Yes, and you're just interrupting a coaching session right now.
Yes.
Well, I just started a month ago. Could I be
Awesome.
next?
I can coach you if you'd like in the
Okay.
channel above.
So small boost pads.
Sure.
Okay. I've seen like the thing about the small boost pads. I've seen someone mention it in a video I watched sometime, like about small boost pads and everything. And like I noticed how much small
Definitely.
boost pads
Small
help
boost pads are like
because
the
like they're just on
ultimate
the
winner.
field and not off to the sides.
And you have a couple of boost routes here. I'm gonna mark. One is outer ring and one is inner ring, as you see. Then you also have this small circle. Do you see like the okay, awesome. That's kind of like the whole gist of boost.
Yeah.
And I mean here you're doing great on picking up these small pads. And you also prevent him getting back. It's awesome. And that messed him up to where like your teammate only had to deal with one person. That's unfair. 100%.
And
Now
like
that we're at
bro,
the
my
halfway
teammate
mark,
just did an amazing play.
I do want to say, do you have any questions for me? Awesome.
No.
Awesome.
Like till
Also,
now,
don't be afraid to speak up.
like everything is
I mean, I see you are
understandable.
speaking up, which is amazing, but a lot of people don't during coaching lessons because they're just kind of like, I shouldn't say anything because I'm getting coached. But we can also learn a couple. Here you did. You just said you just screwed. Yeah. You missed all the boost here. You just said I don't need any of that.
We
These
just
first
missed
two
boost.
boosts was awesome, but then
And then like I tried to go for a route, but I like just missed everything and
that's okay. That's
Like
gonna
I had not enough boost to go
that's
for the
also gonna
ball
come with time.
normally.
You're gonna learn those boost pads. But here, because you missed all those boosts, it's better
And I
just
missed the
to
back boost too.
turn. I mean, get like a lot of people call this a monkey hit or a monkey play, and it's where you hit and then run. And here, your teammate should see that you missed this boost and you have 0, so he should pull up more. He does, then he stops. And if he would have kept pulling up with you to cover you, he would have been here already. But it's gonna allow him to be beat, just like that. And so just the only thing you could have done better here
and
is
that's
as soon as
it.
this, not this play, but you missed that boost and that's okay. But you would have hit it and then turn away and go back to net while grabbing this boost here.
Yeah,
You would be passing it to him.
because
That would be
now like
correct.
I just pass it in the
But
middle perfect to the enemy.
it's going to be better because you're coming back for the, I guess, a pass you could say, or rebound, and your teammate can now push this with more confidence that he's first man. And it's kind of like that clear signal. Here you just push with them again, like we talked about earlier. Do you remember what I said about that? Yeah.
I shouldn't do that. I should like
That's okay.
get the
Own goals are
these
gonna
small
happen.
boosts. And then I fucked up bad time. Yeah, no. Then I think this was the point where my teammate wanted to give up actually.
I like how you're pushing up on this. You guys are like transitioning together. This is pretty great. I like this. Great pump. Your teammate's mid as he should be. That's okay.
Yeah, I tried to pass it but I miss.
Your teammate turned
And
into
do
first man.
something
He
and
should have gone for this
you
here.
know.
And then what you could have done is just go straight on back with these boosts. Just the fastest route back. Here, your teammate should have gone this way, or even gone this way into boost and intercept it. But he did not. He went all the way back. I don't know why he did that. He shouldn't have.
Yeah.
So I deleted a lot of stuff and then I tried to record it and I wanted to test if it would be able and I just recorded like a 20-second random thing and I tried to send it but it said that it was too long to send and made me put it to 7 seconds. So it wouldn't work if I did like a 5-minute.
It will work. I'll show you how to do it later. Just record the 5-minute and I'll show you how to do it later.
Alright, I'm gonna hang up
Alright.
or not hang up, leave the call and then
Here, if you were
go
right here,
record it.
you'd want to push up with your teammate.
Sure.
Because, I mean, you did exactly what you're supposed to do. You put that 50 perfectly. Let's just say roles were reversed. And this is your teammate. Whoa. Let's say this was your teammate and this was you. You would want to be, pushing up with these boosts right here. And giving that support to him. But I mean, you did perfectly fine. It's just your teammate was way out of play. But he corrects it. He's back at mid. He pushes, which is amazing. You push again. That's pretty good. would have done the same. Here you get this boost. Just as soon as you because both of you are back. When you grab this boost, just immediately push it. Wait, hold up. Let me just to make sure I am correct on what I'm saying here. Let me clear view. Okay. You miss here. And here you see that both of you, he got bumped and you're trying to get back. So he's back there and kind of like messed up. But here your best shot is just going straight for it. That's okay. That was a great
And
pass.
then I missed out the straight shot. I know.
This is perfect.
I tried to pass middle.
That's okay.
And I
This
just
comes
kept on
back
missing.
to.
Then like I kind of
You are correct.
yeah, like I should
This
have
is a
engaged.
perfectly
So
fine
it was,
position.
like,
Maybe
close
just
and-
going a little bit back. But here you push up too much. And can you see how you're not doing anything good for the team right here? Because
Yeah,
you don't.
like now the shot comes far and we both need to hurry back because
Also, the best thing is to
yeah,
acknowledge
of the
that
shot.
it is your
Yeah.
mistake. Because that's gonna help you grow better if you acknowledge that you're making the mistake and you say, okay, I did this, I need to actually do better on my part. I know there's a lot of people out in this world that will say, I can see what happened here, but I'm gonna blame this more on my teammate because he should have got the hit perfectly. When that's not true. You see.
It's also worth noting, like when you review your replays, you don't only look for your mistakes, but you also have positive reinforcement as well. So when you see that you've done something good,
Very true. I can actually
you
agree
also
with that.
commend yourself for doing that good
You're
action.
not also looking for your mistakes, but you're also looking for the stuff you did good. And what happened here? I see you kind of DC'd.
I actually don't know. I actually don't remember this. Wait. Can you go back a bit?
So you kind of just.
Here's the situation.
Did you tab out or something?
I cannot just say that, and I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Probably,
Whatever you
yeah.
did, this was
Like,
this
but
like the worst
yeah,
possible
like probably, I
time you
don't know.
could have done it.
Yeah, I noticed it.
I don't know
Like I
what
just looked
I
at it
don't
and
know
I
what
thought,
you're doing either. You could be
what am
tabbed
I
out. You
doing
could be
there?
looking at your phone, answering a text message. This is, but honestly, probably the worst time to do it.
I was probably answering someone
If
on
you're getting
TikTok,
Discord
on
notifications, you
Discord.
should probably
So
just save it until like the end of the game. I mean, I
yeah,
from another
but
standpoint, I can understand because
I don't
I
know.
have
Yeah, I don't know
stuff
what
I
I
have
was
to
doing.
make happen. In the end, it is just a game. So if you got serious stuff you need to do, yeah. Great control here. Your teammate is too far up with you. He should be either grabbing boost, not out of the play boost, which would be like these boosts over here. Not these boosts, but he should be grabbing like these boosts right here.
Mhm.
And he's not doing that.
Yeah.
He just takes it from you when you had control. That's gonna happen a lot in rank, like probably up until like champ. Okay. Here you're up with me.
Yeah, I know. There, I just made the mistake. I tried I tried to shoot the other side, like the other way, but I just hit the wrong side.
That's understandable. That
And I
can
think I
happen.
was also kind of
I
mad
can
at
see what you're trying to
my
go
teammate at
for.
this
It's
point.
just you were angled the wrong way. You were angled more this way when you should have been angled more this way.
Yeah, like I was doing like completely wrong, so I just like I don't know, I own
Yeah,
it.
it's just
So
a mistake on your part. That's all. Really. And here, nothing else happens. Are you on PC? Awesome.
not last few minutes. Yeah, I'm on PC. Yeah.
Want to actually rank up? Get one-on-one coaching from me on Fiverr. Link in the description. I'll show you exactly what's holding you back.